Welcome back. Section 1 Football Coaches Association Media Day. Joined here by Somers High School, the defending New York State champions in Class A. Coach, that's got to still sound good, feel good. I mean, what sort, or have you done the thing your father did and just completely put that away for now?
You know, it really depends on the day. Sometimes, it's nice to remember some of our accomplishments and in terms of practice habits and letting the guys know where we've stood in the last couple of years and the expectations that we have. Sometimes it's nice to remind them what we've accomplished, but at the same time to not be complacent and think that it's just something that we're entitled to. So these guys have done a nice job of kind of walking that fine line of meeting the standards of what a Somers football player is, and at the same time preparing like, we're the underdog.
These guys are all veterans. I mean, they all played significant time last year. Do you feel like, you graduated players, but you still bring back a nice core?
Yeah, I mean, we always like to say, a nice little thing is like we don't rebuild, we reload. Our numbers have been very strong last couple of years. Very happy with the guys that have coming up from the JV. And then obviously, the guys sitting next to me that were major impacts on a team that obviously won a state championship.
Numbers being strong is like kind of the understatement, I think, for Somers. You guys have how many on the roster now?
We have 66 on the varsity rosters right now.
That's like a league in some small schools, so it's pretty good. You're obviously doing things right. Introduce me to who's here tonight for you guys.
So we have our 5 captains here tonight. We have Nicky Kreco, who's offensive tackle, defensive tackle, Max Sullivan, quarterback, Ryan Cole, who's a defensive end, outside linebacker hybrid. We'll be getting some reps at tight end this year. James Blantia, who's a running back, split end hybrid, and a strong safety, and Andrew Violante, who's a free safety and a receiver.
You'll have blonde hair. It's kind of the thing. Move a little bit this way, actually. Yeah, there you go. You'll have the blonde hair, and that's like the identity of the team. And obviously, so is what you guys do on the field. How do you feel like you just keep turning that as a program? You watch guys older than you just keep winning, and now here you are as seniors. I mean, how much pressure is there on this senior class to kind of keep turning the page?
I mean, speaking for us, we've been here in Somers for many years. I mean, we grew up going to those varsity games on Friday nights, watching the guys win. And I mean, like, each year the senior class graduates and they're getting it done. I mean, pressure-wise, I feel like we don't feel a lot of pressure going into the season. I mean, we're at the top right now. Everyone thinks we're at the top, but we're there. We're working hard in practice. We're there to handle the pressure, so we'll be ready.
Obviously, some holes to fill on the offensive and defensive line. How has that all come together?
Yeah, I think we graduated a lot of big pieces from last year's team. Like Coach said, we're a big team. Think about reload. And we got a lot of returners coming back in the O-line. We were deep. We were pretty deep last year on the O-line, D-line. This year on the defensive line, got guys rolling. Competition in practice is like heavy. We have plenty of guys that can get in there up and down the line. So depth-wise, we'll be good. Offensive line, we'll be back.
There was some, I would even say at this point, there was some household names that graduated with quarterback, wide receiver, running back. And so is it simple to say, well, there's another group coming up? And how do you feel coming in and stepping into one of those roles?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys in youth, we've had plenty of depth throughout the years. We have plenty of guys who can step up and take those roles. Like this year at receiver, we have more than enough guys that deserve a starting role as a wide receiver on our team. Never mind how many we had last year who could also play. So
who are some of the names we don't know? Guys who aren't here tonight, who are some of the names that we don't know that are going to step up and make names for themselves?
Guys like Luca Ploger, Nick Conti is another big name. Nick Newman is a great player. More of a halfback, tight end kind of guy, but not a lot of credit for him. Big linebacker.
And obviously, this defense, you put a hurting on teams last year, and you guys are very excited about that. Yeah, is it just as simple as going out there and replicating what you did, or is this in some ways a new and different team?
Again, going back to that idea of reloading, we're spending heavy minutes watching film, going over our schemes, pretty much practicing until it becomes second nature. We don't do that stuff by accident. We're not just mimicking the team before us. Our coaches put us in a great position with our schemes to complete what needs to be done.
And you guys have as you said, we'll keep moving it down. The target has always been on your guys' back, and it continues. And do you guys enjoy that? Do you like that?
I would say I like that. Like teams coming after me, getting every team's best game. That's enjoyable. Going out on Friday nights and playing your hardest as the team you play plays their hardest. It's fun and it's enjoyable.
Tell me about week 0, your matchup. You have a game on Friday night. You're going over the bridge to New Jersey to play Ramapo, and tell me about that game and what you know about them.
Yeah, we're all pumped up for that game. Like we've been preparing for. Coach said he's been preparing for 6 months. We've been watching film, hours of film. already game planning for them. Like, it's a week 0 game. We're treating it as a real game, so we're coming out guns blazing and we're ready.
And as veteran players, you guys have to look at that game as a chance to. I don't think you need to make a name for yourself in Section 1 anymore, or even New York State. Is this like a program game, maybe in this whole Northeast? You think in a lot of ways?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just think that we're all on the same boat. We all want to be together. We all just want to do this together. We want to win. Like, we want to be Rampo. We want to prove to Northeast and prove to Section 1 that we can compete with anybody.
And then last question, let anyone ask this if you want, but what is the goal? I mean, when you guys set out for week 0, and what is the goal as a team for what you guys want to accomplish for the season?
Speaking for everyone here, I think we come into preseason, off-season every year with the same goal. Our goal every year, our goal is to win a section championship. To come out there, work hard, outwork everybody else, and get it done within Section 1. Anything beyond that, obviously, if we get there, we get it done, we're going to keep rolling, but our goal is to win a section championship.
All right, you guys have done that many times over the years. Good luck, Coach, and good luck, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining us here on Football Media Day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Man. We'll talk
Thanks,
soon.
man.